Hi everyone. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Tiffany. Welcome to Everything in Tea. Oops. Everything in Tea after I knock everything off everywhere. Uh so today we're going to be doing a tea, and we've got the Beach Leaf for spring 2025 women's lifestyle box to go through. Some big truck outside. I don't know. I do live in an apartment building, so maybe somebody's moving in, maybe they're moving out. Who knows? But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, my name is Tiffany. This is Everything in Tea. This is not just a review and unboxing channel. We do other things like occasionally I'll put up like some arts and crafts. I'll do one segment of like just about concerts I've been to or books or anything and everything like that. Pretty much I enjoy, you will hear about. And speaking of enjoying, what is better than a cup of tea? This tea is from Stash. This is their Breakfast in Paris tea. This is a very light tea. That's what I like about it. You can taste a little bit of lavender, lilac, vanilla. It's just a nice little, think about, you're underneath the Eiffel Tower having a cup of tea in the morning type of a tea. This would be the tea to do that with. And of course, this is what it looks like in my little clear. I finally got a couple of clear teacups to show you guys my tea in sometimes. I'll still use my other teacups because I've got a plethora of them. And so anyway, that's about the show. That's about tea. Now into the unboxing part, because I know you guys are excited about spring. It's kind of that weird. I'm slowly getting into spring. I've got my little. This was actually my Valentine's Day wreath. I just put it in here just because I like the pink and red together. And of course, the little springtime bouquet that I have up. I still got my black heart. Actually, you know what? I actually do have my pink heart that I have as well. I don't know if I can do this or not. We're just going to switch it out right now. So yeah, so I do have a thing about disco balls. I don't know. I was born in 1973. Maybe that was it. So I am a little bit older. A little bit more about me. I am there we go. Now we got the pink one. Yay! We're trying to spring it up. I'll put the black one away until October. And we'll do it again at Halloween. So a little bit more about me. I have a full-time job. This is not my full-time job. I know there's a lot of creators out there who that all they do is Facebook every day, or YouTube every day, or Facebook every day, or things of that nature. I don't do that. This is just something that I don't want to call my hobby. I have been paid a few times very well for some of the content I've done. This is more or less just me being me and me having a creative outlet. Started my channel a year ago because I actually had some nerve damage in my hand and that I received, that I got from a job from working. And I wanted a creative outlet because I'm an artist. So I needed something to where I could be creative. And so with a lot of thinking, a little bit of planning, I decided I would start doing a YouTube channel. That is where we're at today, a year later. So yeah, so it's been interesting. It's been fun. Am I looking to do this full time? No. Am I looking to do it as long as possible? Yes. Do I like? I like this. I think it's a fun creative outlet for me whenever I've either had too long of a work week or my hand starts acting up. As you all can tell, I can't push this finger over any further. I'm still doing some physical therapy for it, but you can tell like my hands are different. So yeah, so that's why Everything in Tea is here, is because of a nerve damage in my hand. And so I didn't want to just do arts and crafts because at the time I couldn't. I didn't want to just do an unboxing channel because I figured even I watch them. So I know there's plenty out there. Um, Occasionally I'll mention a few of my favorites. But Hi Noelle is actually a good one. She just did her Beachly unboxing, and we only got like maybe one or maybe two things that are the same, which is really really odd. Actually, usually I think the last unboxing I did, hers and mine like matched perfectly. It was hilarious, but mine came after hers. But that's okay too. It takes me sometimes a little bit to get them up. I do reviews. I like skincare, makeup, music, books, everything and anything technology. And I like tea. I like coffee. I like water. A lot of flavored waters. Play the violin. I play the ukulele. I know so much excitement. I know. Pickleball. I love run 5Ks. I go to Bonnaroo Arts and Music Festival. Uh, so I do a variety of things around this. This is not my, like I said, this is not my full time job. I actually do have a full time job. I got a part time writing job. I started writing a book. Actually, two books. One's a children's book. Actually, a friend of mine gave me the idea that I told their child a story, and now that person gave me the idea that, hey, have you ever thought about writing that down? Because that'd make a really good book for kids. So I'm in the process of doing that, and this is sort of like my little side creative, me being me, basically. So, Beachly 2025. This is their women's lifestyle box, vitamin C for the soul. And it's really good to get some vitamin C, actually, or vitamin A, or anything like that. So, the Beachly box is a seasonal box. It is $99 each season. If you all want a coupon, I'm sure there are coupons out there in the internet, YouTube, Facebook, something like that, Instagram maybe, that you all could find and use a little bit of discount on it. Me personally, I get this box maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times a year. That's just me personally. It only comes out 4 times a year, so 2, maybe 3 times a year. I have gotten it for a full year before. It's just that there are products that, and it is customizable. It'll give you a list of things that you can choose and customize with. So it is a customizable box. But the year that I did the full year of it, flat out, there were things that I was not needed to use or anything like that. So I actually wound up getting a box that I just basically used as Christmas gifts. Now these people can come after me like, was that a Christmas gift? I don't care. But that's why. I do think it's a good box. I do think it's a fun box. I think if you live in the middle, like, I don't have that problem actually. I live about 4 hours away from a beach, so. But if you live in the middle of the country, and you don't have any waters around, like water around you, you can still get this box and still get that beach feeling. The Beachly box is from California. It is $99 per season, so it's quarterly. Winter, summer, spring, fall. So this is their spring 2025 box. It is customizable. Your very first time that you customize, you'll be able to get more of a selection. The reason why I like Beachly, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, I enjoy the beach. I like water. I have always lived near water. I've lived near train tracks and I've lived near libraries. That is pretty much my life right there. If there's a library, water, and railroad tracks, that's probably where I'm going to live. So with that being said, happy March. But they do have this, a portion of proceeds. There's a nonprofit called Sea Trees that Beachly works with, and a portion of the proceeds goes to Sea Trees, which keeps our oceans, lakes, rivers, everything like that, helps keep them clean. And that's really close to my heart because I love animals. I love especially sea animals. My favorite animal is cat and octopus. So Um, yeah. So that's a little bit about me. We're gonna dive right into the box. I'll put the link for Beachly down below. So the very first item that I chose, goodness, where to start? Actually, I'll start with this. Actually, this is fun. So, where you go on there, if you're the first time getting it, like this year I had to like resubscribe would be the correct terminology, I suppose, to it. And, so I had extra options. I don't know if this is a choice or an extra option this time around. I think this is one of the extra options from their past favorites. This is actually a lavender roller ball. It's from Our Lavender Co. So it's a roller ball of lavender oil. I like essential oils. I like lavender. This will be good for trips because of the size. I might want to take the tape off first. So yeah, so it's got a nice little wooden thing. And so basically what you do, you just roll it on your pressure points. And it just smells like lavender. And I like that. I think this will be great for nighttime. I could put this on my nightstand. I can take it on trips. And yeah, so you'll smell like lavender. But lavender's got some great qualities. The calming quality is what I like. Sometimes my anxiety goes through the roof. So I like to have a little bit of a, what do you call it? Make myself calm. There we go. So I do like to have lavender. I have used lavender in my diffuser at nighttime. So yeah, so it's nice. You know, I can set that on my nightstand, take it with me when I travel, and calm down at night. So that I really was happy to get that. That's probably one of my very favorite. So I'd say that's one of my favorite things in the world to get. Would be something like that it can calm me down. Maybe if I'm having a stressful day after work, my full-time job, I can come home and use that. I have found lavender's really good for writer's block too, by the way, or at least for me anyway. The next item was something that was an item that they did not have as one of their choices if you're already subscribed, but it's one of their favorites for new subscribers. And it is a bag. Why did I get a bag? Don't really need another tote bag. Probably like most people, you don't really need one. I like the collar, and there really wasn't anything in that thing that I would need or that I felt like I would use. So this is what it looks like. It is from Seafolly. This is an Australian company. It's 100% cotton. It's blue and white striped. It's got this nice little rope fringe down at the very bottom that I like. I think it's cute. It's a good size. I mean, honestly, it's big enough that you could use it as a purse if you wanted to use it as a nice little purse if you're going away for a weekend to the beach or something like that, or to the lake or something. Me personally, you know what I'm going to use this for? Okay, so 2 things. I've already thought about this, okay? Because I like the light blue and the white stripe. I will be using this when I walk back and forth to the pool here at my apartment complex. I'll put my book in there. I'll throw in my earbuds. I'll put in my sunblock. And that way, I'll have me a nice little beach bag or pool bag. That's what I'd probably call it. The other thing I can use this for. So, when you go to the grocery store and you're getting fruit, if you want to, you could actually use this just specifically for the fruit and then put it in your bag. So, yeah, so that's pretty much going to be what I use this for. Because I think it's really adorable. It's 100% cotton. Seafolly from Australia did a great job. The seams are perfect. And the reason why I say the seams are perfect is because, okay, so occasionally, whenever you buy a dress or something, and it's seamed down the side, they don't match up the stripes. Every stripe on the seams is perfectly matched. Now that sounds like an OCD thing. It's really not. It's actually a way to tell if things are well made or not. My mother was a seamstress, and that's why I look down the side of garments to see if the stripes don't match, it was rushly made and it's not made to hold up very well. That may not be true for all things, but the things that are made symmetrical with the stripes and everything like that, that it's supposed to match that way, that's a good thing to look for. So that's why I like it, and I think it's a great product for that reason. So that's 2 things. We have 3 more things to go. The next item we have, and and the nice thing about this box, I got something for my home. I got some accessories. I got some clothing. I got some essential oil for my wrist. But I also got this from Daily Concepts. It's Daily Leaves of Life Silicone Scrubber. I like Daily Concepts. I know some people are sick and tired of getting Daily Concepts in their boxes. I actually chose this for myself because I do like Daily Concepts. I do use their scrubbers. I do use things like that. And what I like about it, oh goodness, I'm dropping it. Dropped it. Well, anyway, it does come with a little suction cup that fell out that you can hang up. And, oh, okay. Well, I see where it's at, and I'll get it after I film. But it comes with a little suction cup with a little hook that you can hang this on. This is shaped like a little leaf. Of course, it's got the little backing on it, so you can actually hold it like so. So that you can exfoliate your face, exfoliate your body, however you want to use it. But I just thought it was something cute, and I thought it'd be cute to hang in with the little suction cup hook to put it in the bathroom, in the shower. Just something to spice it up some for the spring and summer months. I'm a designer, by the way. So I like to change up things throughout the year. So yeah. At one point in my life, I actually had 6 sets of separate dishes for each season, each holiday. That's how insane I am. So I like things that I can use in my house, and I'll have to get that little stopper, get the little hook later. But yeah, so I do like that. I thought that was really cute, especially with it being a leaf, and something I will use. That's the main thing with me about certain subscription boxes. If it's not something I'm going to use, I'm probably not going to get it. With that being said, there's a great plethora of subscription boxes out there that have some fantastic products. I just don't get them because they're nothing I could use in my life. Other people get them and use them all the time, which is fantastic. Me personally, it's not what I would use. The next thing we've got is actually the clothing item, actually. Oh, after I drop everything else inside the box. This is actually a swimsuit cover-up. I actually had to look this up. This is actually a swimsuit cover-up because I actually thought it was a dress at first. Make a really cute dress. I don't know how I'd wear it, but I think it'd be really cute with like a bodysuit or something underneath it. Anyway, this is from Splendid. Of course, Splendid is a company that's been around, clothing company that's been around for a plethora. And this is made for Beachley. So this is what it looks like. Let me turn it around this way. It comes, I'm only 5'1", so it does come below my knees. I did get a size larger than what I would normally get. Actually, almost 2 sizes larger. So, I took a small, medium, to be honest. But I got size up from that. Or 2 sizes up from that. This is actually white with some palm trees all over it. It is a cover-up. It's almost like a kimono style cover-up with the sleeves. So the sleeves are wide like kimono sleeves. And then they've got this little seam down the side. And it's the palm trees are like a... Okay, so if you have a box of crayons, this is almost like the cornflower or azure blue color if you're looking inside of a box of crayons. I like it. I think it's really, really cute. It can be cinched in. So this is what the rope strings look like with the little tassel. And then, of course, you can cinch it in so that way you can create a waist. And again, this will look really cute with that little bag that I can take to the pool. I like it. I think it's really, really cute. It ties in the middle here. So yeah, so I think it's something nice that, you know, if you're going to the beach, this would be a great thing to have. If you're walking over to the pool, another great thing to have. Another thing I was thinking was that, my first thing I thought, ooh, a robe. How sweet. You know, a different colored kind of robe, basically. But I thought, you know what, this summer whenever it's really, really hot and humid, it could actually be used as a robe. So that's the other thing I can use it for. So I like products I can use for different things. And that's kind of what I base everything else on in this subscription box discovery thing that I go on. This tea is so good, sorry. The last thing I got was Woodstock, from Woodstock Chimes. This is actually wind chimes. The question is, why did I get wind chimes? Why not? You know, again, they had other things on there that was cute, but in all honesty, I love the sound of, I just like the sound of wind chimes. I'm weird that way. I don't know if I'm going to hang them outside or inside. Yes, I have hung wind chimes inside before. They sure are loud, aren't they? My neighbors are going to kill me this summer. Or actually this spring, because it's summertime. It's usually really windy in the spring here. Mainly because I live near water, because the river is that way. So, yeah, the river's that way on the side of me. Train tracks are that way. And just a little bit further down, there is the library. So, but it's got this nice little starfish. And as you can tell, they sound beautiful. And yeah, I actually made a small wind chime last year. Well, actually, a year before that. Before I injured my hand. And I actually enjoyed it so much. And it's just a small one, it's probably about that big. So, you know, I just thought, why not get wind chimes? You know, it is that time of year where, you know, something nice and pretty, and who doesn't like the sound of music? So, that's my reasoning for it. I know a lot of people would think wind chimes. Now, Beachly does have a Beachly home box as well each quarter. But I just thought the wind chimes would be so pretty with the little starfish at the end. It could be something fun, exciting. They're metal, so they'll last forever. And that was the last thing in my Beachly 2025 for March springtime box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to finish up my tea and just chill out for a little while. Got some other things to do, but I really don't feel like doing them right now. Actually, it's almost 1, so it's probably around lunchtime for me. On my days off, I try my best to eat between 1 and 2 because my lunch break at my full-time job is at 2 o'clock. So I try to get it as close to 2 as possible. Sometimes I don't make it, and sometimes I do. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy your day. If you want the Beachly 2025 spring box, I'll have the link down below, or you can go out on your own and find a coupon. I'm sure there's plenty of coupons out there. Check out Hi Noelle's channel. She might have a coupon on there. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.